all to come to
on
Gettysburg.
the trail.
Does that tell you anything about Gettysburg? How famous it is? The biggest battle, probably one of the biggest battles.
Georgia.
Civil War was here.
What do you mean biggest? It is the biggest.
Yeah. More guys died here than they did in most of the other battles.
Really?
That's why
South
I went down in
Carolina.
October.
Oh, that'd be pretty.
The hunting tour.
And pretty.
And pretty.
Even though they saw it,
Huh?
They saw this.
Who saw this?
The soldiers.
Yeah.
There they are.
Woohoo! CSA, Campbell's Battalion. My throat's dry. Drink coffee.
That'll make it better.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's Emmitsburg Road.
Yeah. Now you just keep going
It
straight.
goes to Emmitsburg down to Maryland.
Oh,
I think.
we should follow it.
You really want to go to Maryland, don't
Nope.
you?
Not today.
Next year, if you guys come in longer, we'll just come down and see Kelly and come on down to Gettysburg and then go to Emmitsburg or Antietam.
DC.
Yeah, we go around DC. We're gonna have a rental car though.
Okay.
I can't take as many pictures. My phone's dying.
Our Kansas. Guess we go straight here.
Yep. You keep going straight. There's a horse sign.
What?
Horse sign.
Off of the horse trail.
Audio tour. Auto. Same thing. It's auto audio.
Confederate Avenue. Let's stop here and then go across.
Okay.
Stop because it says.
So this is that road.
Emmitsburg
Road.
Yep. Go for it.
Whee! There's some buildings.
Like, the guy says, was that? I said, well, I don't know. I know what I know. I read the signs. Well, he heard me reading.
Yeah. No relic hunting.
No,
What?
you can't. You cannot go in these battlefields and dig things up like muskets and stuff. It's illegal.
But very small rocks. We should pick a rock up.
If you can buy, well, you gotta get one of the little rocks, very, very little rocks, and put them in your pocket and keep it. It's not relic, it's a rock. But just don't take
rock
a big
from
one.
Gettysburg.
So,
We were in there last time too.
them rocks right there were not part of the battle.
Oh, I don't know.
There's Henry's battalion.
What is with all these rock walls that are automatically here?
They took a lot of time to build these things.
Prepare and make it pretty. Those trees were trimmed.
Yep. Actually, these they were just put there by the Confederates. Didn't put them there.
Alabamians high.
How about the Confederates didn't put them there because they didn't have time. It was a prize battle.
That's what you think.
You know what they came into Gettysburg for?
Money.
Supplies.
Shoes. They saw in a catalog there were shoes in Gettysburg. That's why the Confederates came.
What's that sign say?
I don't know. Let's find out.
It's another pointer.
Let's find out.
Okay. Getting out cops like again.
What?
No, this way.
Puff, puff.
Fine.
Let's find out what's going on now. Moral to the soldiers of the Confederacy.
The moral of the story, that's to all the soldiers considered. The story of the morning is if you're in the middle of a civil war, don't bother going into Gettysburg for shoes.
Long Street attack, 4 p.m.
Oh, I see.
July 2nd, 1863, second day. The Federals occupied this rocky hill. Moments before Longstreet's Confederates struck. So the Union was here. With its natural defenses in commanding view, it became a strong anchor for the Union line. Little Round Top was 1 mile from here.
Over there, Dad.
Okay, Big Round Top, the Federals left this wooded hill undefended until the evening of the second day. Infantry positions at 4 p.m. July 2nd. The map is oriented to the east, the direction you are now facing.
Oh.
Slocum, Newton, Howard, Little Round
see it all
Top, Big
that
Round
well.
Top, Culp's Hill.
You're a hill.
Hancock was here. Cemetery Hill is straight ahead of us. Lutheran Seminary, we're already by. Lee's headquarters was back here. Yep. AP Hill was right in back here. Longstreet was over there.
J.P. Morgan.
Chase.
General Lee made plans for the battle's second day. He would attack the Union line at both ends. A divisionary attack on the northern end of Cemetery Hill and Culp's Hill. A major attack here at the southern end that would roll up the Federal left. Corps commander on this end of the field was Lieutenant General James Longstreet, Lee's old warhorse. However, it took Longstreet several hours to maneuver 15,000 troops into position using routes that could conceal them from Union lookouts in Little Round Top. The Confederate infantry assault did not begin until 4 p.m. In the meantime, the Union 3rd Corps under Major General Daniel E. Sickles had moved without orders to the highest ground along Emmitsburg Road west of Little Round Top. That's the road we passed. Major General John B. Hood's Confederate division, which comprised Longstreet's right, swept out the woods behind you, over the fields in front of you, against Sickles' artillery and infantry. They successfully could seize the strategic yet undefended Round Tops. They're headed that way.
Oh. So are we. Let's go.
You get that picture of this for all the Confederates?
No.
Soldiers and sailors of all the Confederates.
Caleb's got it on video.
Or do I?
My phone is dying.
You probably can't put this on YouTube.
Why would we put
Chop it up into little bits.
Yeah, we can chop it up into itty bitty bits. Well, I don't know. I've seen people with 12 some odd minute videos and such. Oh, good. They're gonna get to the tops before us.
That's all right. We'll get there.
Because they're not gonna stop.
Whee!
Hey, bus.
See, with a tour like that, you really can't
Do as much.
You can't do as many things, but
you get a ton of history.
Yeah,
make sure you turn your lights
They'll
off.
give you the whole. I don't have them on. They do have the whole battle where they can tell you. Confederate Avenue again. This was held by the Union first. Confederates came up behind them. Probably chased them that way.
Which would be their undoing.
But
you got to remember, in the second day,
right of the army.
yeah,
Of Northern Virginia.
yeah, you got to remember the second day, Little Round Top and Big Round Top wasn't defended. That's where they were heading.
Okay.
Because that was high ground, they could take over there. Take over the battle.
I think if the Confederates would have gotten up there.
Oh, if they would have, this has been changed. But then they had, I think it's the 89th Maine up there that stopped them. Under Chamberlain.
Java Chamberlain?
No, not Java Chamberlain. The guy's name was Chamberlain. He was a colonel.
Will?
I was kidding.
Lieutenant. Well, you saw the movie.
Jeff Daniels?
Yeah, Jeff Daniels. Actually, he looked like Jeff Daniels. Or Jeff Daniels looked like him.
Maybe it is him.
Reincarnated.
You know who else Jeff Daniels is?
Who?
George Washington.
Is he?
Yeah.
Who else?
More tables. You want to read them? Let's read them.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, why not?
There's a statue over there.
Yeah.
There's a statue. This thing really smells.
Wounded and dead.
See, this was a good decision.
How many people stop at these?
Probably not many.
I guess.
In 3 days at Gettysburg, 7,708 soldiers were killed, 26,856 were wounded. Never before had there been so many dead, dying, and maimed at the American battlefield. The human misery was monumental as the task of caring for wounded and burying the dead. Schools, churches, homes, farm buildings, including John Slider's farm in front of you.
Over there.
Where?
Yep, there.
Straight to Hade.
Were converted into emergency shelters and field hospitals. Clothing and sheets were ripped for bandages, and barn doors became operating tables. Army surgeons labored until they collapsed. Amputated arms, legs communicated in piles. Doctors, nurses, and volunteers remained at Gettysburg 4 months to care for the wounded. Citizens also responded to the soldiers' suffering with donations of money, food, letters, and gifts. Few civilians were injured during the battle, but many, like the Sliders here, lost property, livestock, and crops.
And you're stepping on my foot.
I saw that. A trooper from the 3rd Pennsylvania Cavalry served picket here at the Slider Farm at the right of the battle. The house was being used as the field hospital area whenever that.
What is this, a book?
Yep. Oh, 82 days before you die? That would suck.
Yeah. One of the last, this 3rd day, most futile engagements of the Gettysburg occurred here at the end of the 3rd day. Union Cavalry, commanded by Brigadier General Judson Kilpatrick, had moved into this area to harass the rear and rear of the Confederate line. To the north, Confederates and Pickett's charge had already been badly beaten, but the southern position here remained strong. At 5 p.m., Kilpatrick ordered Brigadier General Elton J. Farnsworth to lead a cavalry charge against the line of Confederate infantry in the fields and woods surrounding Slider Farm in front of you. Farnsworth protested, believing it would be suicidal for cavalry to attack foot soldiers over ground obstructed by fences, boulders, ditches, and timber. Kilpatrick, who boasted cavalry could fight anywhere except at sea, would not reconsider. Farnsworth obeyed and rode off some 300 troopers, encountering deadly fire on all sides. Horsemen were shot from the saddles like ducks in a shooting gallery. General Farnsworth fell to the rugged hillside to your right with 5 mortal wounds and said with his saber raised.
Over here?
Yep.
To our right. That way.
No, I meant that
Behind
way.
the tree.
You meant that way.
Which tree?
That tree.
Because the Sadler Farm says ahead of it, it ain't.
That's what he looks like.
Yeah.
He's a goofy looking fella.
It's a
Not
painting.
really. It's normal looking. They went off into the woods and we can take their vehicle. Because they're dead. Visit PA.com.
That's dumb.
What?
You have a website on your license
Yeah,
plate.
That's what Pennsylvania has.
Advertising on the license plate.
Yep, absolutely.
Not a slogan or anything, unless that is their slogan.
Well, they used to have a slogan. They used to have a slogan called "You Got a Friend in Pennsylvania."